Welcome. You awake?
I'm awake.
You good?
I'm awake. Yes. It's been a wonderful week.
It's like she was napping over there. We want to welcome you to the Butterfly Effect. Thank you so much for, as always, taking the opportunity, time to chime in as we talk and share life, relational issues and transitions and things that we have learned and what we're learning in this process. Of course, I am Derek Mercer.
This is Jewel.
Time out. What?
Listen, you gotta go by the stage name. You know.
I got you.
Everybody knows me as Jewel.
I got you.
So,
Yanni.
All right, and we want to welcome you to what we're getting ready to discuss, as always, in relationships. Did you have a good week?
I had a great week.
Good.
Very productive. Very, very productive.
Y'all twins tonight? What's going on?
Listen, we've been in sync. We've been in sync all week.
All
week.
Okay.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
This is good. This is true. So what do we have on our topic for tonight? What's going on?
Okay, so a couple of podcasts has aired, and there has been some feedback, and we're kind of going to touch base on some of the questions that some of the viewers had. Believe it or not, it's been, we had it out there to say, any topic they want to discuss. And the top one was deal breakers. So I guess that must have rubbed somebody some kind of way, for one of the previous podcasts. But they kind of wanted to just kind of talk about some of the things that make or break relationships or prevent them from even, becoming, you got to throw the person out in the trash, start all over type deal.
So what were they saying? Are they saying like it shouldn't be a deal breaker? I mean, what's going on?
Well, they were saying things like, we had one person out of Illinois, and they were saying that their personal experience was they had dated a cousins. So it was like, should have been a deal breaker for them if the first relationship didn't work. Is it
so
like it okay?
2 cousins.
Yeah, 2 cousins.
Okay. Not their cousin.
Not their cousin. No, we're not.
So they dated 2.
Yeah, so they dated a guy.
See, today relationship, they're just weird. You got friends that date each other. What's going on? Because I'm trying to figure this out.
But they didn't figure that it was nothing wrong because of the first relationship didn't work out. They met the cousin.
My cousin? That's like my first best friend almost. Well, I guess it depends on the family.
Yeah.
Because you got a lot of cousins don't like each other nowadays.
Yeah.
Right.
But I love my cousins. My cousins are super cool. So.
Your first cousin, second cousin, does it that matter?
Second
Did
cousins.
they say it was his first cousin, second
They just said cousins.
cousin?
I mean, maybe it was a play cousin.
No, I think it was a cousin. Only reason why I say that is because through the words, I felt a little heat that the family wasn't really, approving of the relationship or whatever. So they didn't feel like it was a big deal about it because they were adults enough to know that the first one didn't work. And I mean, I don't know. Should that be a deal breaker?
To each his own. I mean, it's my own personal preference. I'm sorry. It's just going to be hard for me to, I guess the way my mind works, even for my friends, right?
Right.
So, like, even my best friends, close friends, most of them are married. Mm-hmm. And so I use one of my best friends in particular. My mind see her as my sister.
Right.
That's how my mind works. I see her just like my sister, even if, God forbid, obviously, but if the Lord had called my best friend home, he transitioned, I still see her as my sister. I will only maybe look out for them in the capacity, making sure that they're good. But that would be just, as I say, that's sis. That doesn't, and maybe even for an ego thing for me, I don't want to go nowhere that my friends and family have
I
already
agree.
been. So.
Now that's probably one of the main things. It's kind of like, why would you even go there with that?
Something similar happened like that when I was way younger, like a little teenager. It wasn't with a close cousin, but she knew we were relatives. She wanted to fight me. We were teenagers. She wanted to fight me and everything for this boy.
Really?
That happens.
I liked him first, and she got her way.
Did you fight?
No, I don't fight.
Oh.
You can have him.
I feel you. Say even young, he was like, man, boom, down. I ain't gonna fight you on no
I'm
man.
not getting my face scratched up on nobody.
I feel you. I feel you. I totally feel you on that.
Yeah, but the number 2 one was kids.
Okay.
Kids were, and
Oh,
you
didn't it
know,
come from mine? Or with the babies?
no,
Oh, okay.
not yours. But since we're talking about it, that I guess maybe that did spark up a conversation.
Oh, when you was thrown off?
Yeah.
By
because
bringing
the
the
babies were at the
kids to the-
table.
To the
So let me ask you this. As a woman, do you feel like, when is a good time to bring, so to speak, the children around?
Not that first meeting.
So what was the conversation like? Because I wasn't a part of that episode, but obviously I watched it to know
Let's
what
fill 'em
was
in.
going on. So the narrative is you go out on this date. What was the conversation like before y'all went on this date? Did y'all talk about children, family?
He talked about his children. He talked about.
Did he have custody of his children?
Yes.
So what if I didn't have nobody to watch them, but I really wanted to see you?
That is fine, but let me know. I mean, well,
Now let me ask you this.
first he asked me to come to his house. so he could cook
because he had no babysitter.
He had no, exactly.
And I was like, no,
But I mean, I feel you. You would have
meeting
liked
you.
to know. You would have liked to know. But does it disqualify me because I don't know you to know this is important to you, though? So should I be penalized based upon an assumption?
No, but your lack of communication will disqualify you.
But if I don't know that you want me to communicate that, like, almost like
I don't know. In my head, it's like a common sense thing. Hey,
to who though?
to anyone.
No. See, you don't think for the universe. You think for you. And so at the end of the day, I can't. That's like me saying, that's like me having an expectation, and then I'm like, you should have known that. You're like,
True,
bro, I don't know
I take
you.
it back. I take it back.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
like, bro, I don't know you. How am I supposed to know that? I don't know. That's like if you was like you, or like we going somewhere and I say, order my food. I don't even know what you like.
Right.
Order you what? You don't know me.
Same thing with bringing your kids. How do you know? If
I know, but what I'm saying is, should it be a disqualifier only because I made what you feel
no,
like a
it's not a
false,
disqualifier. It's just
kind of like
I didn't appreciate it.
what you didn't like about it. This is
The
funny.
fact that he didn't tell me, let me choose.
All right,
Because everything was about the babies. I mean, they're small, 2 and 3.
yeah, and you felt like
The conversation was totally about them,
the whole time.
pretty much. Other than the questions that. What? Other than the questions about the polygamy and the open marriage. And
Yeah, that part is what. Now that was
that was
interesting.
Yeah.
She was being recruited. I mean, and also
Recruited, oh
I
my
mean,
God.
like, or also like, like I said in the first one, I feel like whatever that conversation, he must have felt comfortable enough to. But my question is, what if you met him, he wasn't dating material, and then y'all just had lunch, and he brought his kids? Would you been offended by that?
Okay.
No, because he's your homeboy now. You put him in a different category. You was already trying to marry the man before y'all even went to out
I
to
wasn't
eat.
trying to marry the man.
she's having a good time. I was just trying to see.
Yeah,
what is
it was
it.
something to do. You knew I
Something
wasn't
to do.
ready. I was just doing it just because you pushed me.
I did
See how y'all
not.
women
I
do?
didn't do that. He pushed himself now.
Yes, but I
So-
wasn't going. Go ahead, go. It
That's
can't
what you
hurt
said.
Yeah, it was
nothing.
innocent. It was an innocent.
She was trying to connect you to get a free meal and a good time. That's cool.
Ooh. Boy, didn't I get a good meal. I probably could have paid for it though. I mean, it's Cracker Barrel. I spent $12 for the
Uber.
For the Uber, same price as my meal.
This is cracking me up. Okay, that's right. Y'all did go to Cracker Barrel. I remember that. And if I remember the story right, the girl sat with you.
No, the boy.
Oh, the boy sat. No, that's right. The boy sat with you, and the girl
He
sat
was
with you.
older. Yeah. So
Did you play mama for a little bit? Did you cut up and make
yeah,
sure?
I did the whole.
Well, at least you wasn't
butter.
like, oh my God, I'm glad you didn't bring these kids.
No, I'm a mom. I wouldn't do that.
I
I would have liked the opportunity to be able to say, okay, maybe another time. I wasn't
prepared for that.
right.
That's fair.
Because I'm very, protective over my kids.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't bring my kids.
Absolutely.
What if you were an empty nester? Like, that was another similar question. People who are kind of a little older, kids are grown, going back into dating, and those people have children, So would that be a deal breaker for, like, you?
No. Children are children. Okay. I just like to be informed. That's all.
That's really cool. What would you do?
Yeah, what would you do?
Oh, I'm cool either way. Like, for me, give me all the information all at once. Like, don't piecemeal me nothing.
Okay, so bring the whole family.
Bring the whole family. Because we can get into, because guess what?
Table for 8.
What I've learned is when you don't know all that stuff and you're already like deep into something and then they try to introduce, then you get blinders and give me everything. Lay it all out.
So you want it up front?
Yeah.
So you want to go to Thanksgiving dinner?
Yeah, let me pop up on there and see Auntie and all of them because that's a reflection of that person. So, yeah.
So but you gotta
be cool at that point, you don't even know if you like them well enough to be.
Right. See, that's why.
So to me, it's about increments. It's about time. So do I like you first? Then do I like what comes along with you? And then I'm just saying because at the end of the day, I may like like your children. Okay? True. And then you can have a bunch of kids. See, I ain't got time for that.
A bunch of kids.
What's a bunch of kids?
Yeah. What's a bunch?
My limit, you can't have over 3 kids.
Oh.
I got 2. That's 5. That's 5 you're going to be responsible. And if we get to the place where we're talking about marriage, talking about these, they're going to be a part of you for the rest of your life.
Is there going to be more kids? Is it because 5 is the max of 3 and 2?
That's right.
And
Grace.
Okay.
That's my limit. And I also feel like it's finance. Now, some people can deal with more. But that's I think when we get into that, you're talking about preference. And my preference is that primarily because of the fact that I feel that you're talking about responsibility, you're talking about finances. Children, even when they grown, sometimes they need money.
Right. Yeah.
They need advice, they need support, they need help. You don't stop being a parent because they're an adults. It's the nature of the relationship actually changes. I think about my own relationship with my father and mother now as a grown man. As masculine as I am, as much as hard as I work and do what I need to do to make sure, my children are provided for and things of that nature. The conversation, the dialogue between me and my parents obviously is different because I'm a grown man. But there are times I still need my parents.
Right.
Just for the experience. Okay, well, Dad, how would you handle this? Or Mom, what do you think about this? Just enough to know you well enough to know. And so when you're talking about building these relationships as a however you want to put it, step parent or things like that, that's a relational thing, and it's a big deal. And this comes along with this person, and you gotta know your max. What can you really handle? What financially, spiritually, mentally?
Right.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It is. This is a big deal. So don't just be jumping in all willy-nilly, figure out.
I wasn't saying that. I'm saying to give me the information, let me sort it out. Because, like I would like to be able to know that, your mama got 10 kids and you the middle child, because you a problem child most likely. You get what I'm saying? Because the middle child has.
Today. I don't know what this is.
No, I'm
She's
saying.
She's so judgy today. I don't know what happened this morning.
Because she had to take the first makeup appointment.
Oh.
That is true. I was up since 6 o'clock.
Oh.
And I didn't get that much sleep last night. And I refuse to do 5 hour today.
Okay, I got you.
But no, it's kind of like, once all those kids, you in the middle, you kind of got to fend for the other ones and all this kind of stuff, and you might have been left out, and that goes into your adulthood. I need to know that. I need to know.
It's putting people in a box.
No, it's really not. Like,
just because you're the middle child does not mean that they're a problem child.
It's really not.
It could be the first one.
That's
really
the
not.
baby right there.
No, it's really.
We're going to get her 5 hours next time.
No.
I'll just blame you straight.
No, it's really not. Like, it's been scientifically proven that most middle children have issues like that. So I need to know. I'm not saying that you got a target on your forehead that you're gonna be a problem, but that's something in the back of my mind to help me understand what type of person that you could be dealing with. That's what I mean. And then also too, just because of what you see, you can't automatically put somebody in a box that, oh, I want to date them just because of whatever. Like, you got to see, can you be a friend with them first? You know what I'm saying? And then you kind of decide, okay, yeah, I thought I might have liked you, but I don't even want to right now. Let me put you over here.
Yes.
You do, or that's how she
that's
said?
her.
Whoa, so you be like,
that's why
I thought I liked you, but you know what? I don't really like you.
But I say it in a. That's next question.
Oh no!
Next
as much as y'all done put me in the hot seat, you gonna get through this one.
I mean, what I feel like is you need to know that's not something that you dance around, because you know what I'm saying. Because depending on how it's if I did like you,
how you start off? Do you be like, I need to talk to you?
Maybe.
You be like, call me is very important.
No, I wouldn't necessarily say that over the phone.
Try not answering phones, and when you track her down, then she'll tell you.
So you
just tell
wow.
All my business.
Thank you. I appreciate. Give me five. Appreciate you. Oh yeah. So you avoid. So you're gonna avoid
because you probably done something to aggravate me, to make me not answer my phone, and I don't like to talk while I'm aggravated because I don't like to be snappy with people.
You rough.
So I like to process.
So he should assume if you're not answering my call.
No, I'm not saying that. Once I do decide to answer it, then you will get everything.
No,
you will get you will get the whole spiel, like on what's what. I mean, I'm not.
So basically, I've been calling you a minute. So typically, when you talk to a person, do you like to talk to them like all day, throughout the day?
Yeah, I need checkpoints. Checkpoints.
So like 9, 12, 6.
Not like that, but
I'm just throwing random times.
Just you know what I'm like. It depends on how we started off.
Okay.
And it needs to stay consistent with that.
And so then, if I'm calling you all day, and then
I can see where this is going.
Oh yeah. So I'm calling you all day, and so then when I'm used to talking to you,
listen. It don't take a long time for people to pick up on my my demeanor. But I'm not mean. Am I?
Heartbreaker.
See, I'm not mean. I'm just.
She does it in a way where you feel bad.
Give me 5. Validated what I just said.
Like, dang.
See, this is the stuff men be talking about.
But you gonna know. I'm not hiding it. You don't gotta figure it out.
You're not answering. I can't assume.
When we talk the next time, you gonna know everything you need to know.
Is that fair?
Yeah, because do you want to talk to me while I'm aggravated and,
so what if you
elevated?
I respect that. Thank you. Please calm down, because I don't want my feelings hurt. I want you to be. I need you to get through your thoughts.
Yeah, because sometimes I have to.
I'm a Lone Ranger here. This is terrible. No.
Listen.
It's just processing the information.
Yeah, because sometimes
how to relate it to the person.
So you can't say right now. So you can't. The same way you expect consistency in communication, you're telling me that you can't say right now. I kind of just need some time to myself.
And I might say that.
Might is not enough.
But see, listen.
Because you expect. What if I did?
I might say that only. And I'm saying this because if I'm gonna get myself in more trouble, but if
this is interesting, I need to process sometimes too, because I have a lot of stuff going on that
to trigger certain stuff. So I need to figure out if it's me that's the problem.
I got you.
Or the other person.
We're going to put a plug in that. Listen, to be continued, we're going to really talk about relationships even on a greater level. I want to thank each and every one of you. They was tripping tonight. And so in our next segment, we're going to pick up this process. Listen, no matter what your background is, no matter what process it is, in your time of going out and dating, evaluate, know exactly what you want, know exactly what you're looking for, and understand that sometimes you have to make room for adjustments and error. Until next time, we look forward to seeing you be a part of the Butterfly Effect.